Yeah. It is your boy, KC Boxing, baby. Yes, sir. What it do? What it do? What it do? I am in the house. I see you joining sports, my little bro. I see you, Reggie Cheese. Cheese, baby. Say cheese. Uh-huh. What's up, Ethan? What's up, Fresh 73? Yes, sir. Crush the legend. Donald, the 64-year-old. Grant, what it do? What it up do? What's going on, Ricky Williams? Yes, sir. Two left hooks. Yes. There go my boy, Ivan Garcia. That's my homie. Yes, sir. Most definitely. Yes, sir. Who we got here? Andre Ruin. All right. The color is blue today. All right. Okay. That's cool. All right. See Clay Jr. Inglewood in his house. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like what they're doing with Inglewood, too. I went over there the other day. They building that bitch up from the ground up. That's right. But got to put them guns down, though. Gravy David, what's going on? All right. Kwame, what's going on, brother? All right. Adam Rosario. I keep on mispronouncing that name. I don't know why. Mr. Tiptoe. All right. You looking at a wrench pretty soon, Mr. Tiptoe. Yes, sir. The Ghetto Life Boxing. You too. I've been seeing you quite often. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's James Pelt. All right. I knew a Reverend Pelt. A Reverend Pelt. Yes, sir. And join the sports. OG, Bud is comfortable being a damn slave. You're damn right. That's why I posted that on there. I put that on there just to say, hey, no hard feelings, right, Bud? Huh? No hard feelings. Your ass just sat down for a whole year. You ain't mad, are you? Huh? I'm your man, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. And you know what? I bet you that's how that shit went. You know, I bet you that's how that motherfucker went. Because, see, we tried to help that little motherfucker. All right? And I don't mean to call him a motherfucker, but he a motherfucker. Now, if you know him outside the ring, he's a little stubborn little bastard. He is. Now, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm talking about my mama didn't say I didn't love you. She couldn't say it. Maybe because she been through a bad relationship. I don't want to hear that shit. You grown. Motherfuckers been raped, beat, and everything else. And turned out being grown and turned out to be a lawyer and everything else. You ain't the only motherfucker that had a bad childhood. Get your shit together and wake the fuck up. Don't you see that man using your ass? Don't you see that? I'm going to talk to that motherfucker like he my son. Don't you see he using you? He used you till he used you up. Now, he don't have no use for you. You know why? Because ain't nobody else for your ass to fight. So when there's nobody else to fight, ain't no more fucking money. You get it? Now, do it start computing? Now, you can't fuck with PBC because he tried to take the motherfucker to court. Al Heyman can't stand his ass. So where you go now? Huh? He don't have no use for your ass. Hey, Lomachenko. You see? Now, big fat ass Baby Miller. He signed him without a goddamn license. But we know how he works. We know what he does. He did it once before. He gonna do it again. Pamper Bob, he says he's 85. But come on. All right? If you say you 85, your motherfucking ass is 90. All right? Now, my old man is almost 80. He said, fuck that. He ain't putting his age back for what? That ain't gonna make you live no longer. Your biological clock is still rolling, bitch. So I don't know why you're putting it back. Shit. But see, that's the thing I've been trying to say to everybody. On OG Boxing, when I had a conversation with some of the brothers in the LWC. Listen, I don't feel sorry for him at all no more. At first I did. But when you start taking up for a motherfucker that treat you like a shit, you remind me of an abused wife. That's what you remind me of. You remind me of somebody that get their ass whipped and say, well, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. You know, he did because he loved me. Huh? Really? You really gonna go there? So that's why I posted that picture. And that's why I posted that saying. No hard feelings. And you know what? And I know what that motherfucker said too. Because I know his demeanor. Just by being on camera after fights. I know what he said. Oh, we know how it go, Bob. I know the business. You know, I can see that shit. I'm telling you, right now. Oh, I can see that shit. Don't worry about it. You know, I got you. You know, when that time comes, I just got to deal with it. I know what PBC doing. And he actually said this shit. I know what PBC doing. You know, I don't blame them. They do what they do. That's right. And you could have been a part of it. But no. Your ass sat there and say, I'm going to go with Pawpaw. See, he older and wiser. No, he's not. He's old and conniving. That's what he is. Now, it's too late now. He ain't going to change his ways. When have you ever seen an old motherfucker sit there and change their ways? Huh? Like I told my father, Mama ain't going to change her ways. She old. Now, this is my mama. She old. She going to be just like she is to the day we lay her out. All right? Now, if you're 30, you just got out of penitentiary, you know, you might want to say, hey, it's time for me to change my life around. But when you that age, ain't shit to turn around. It's over with. Huh? It's over with. So now, you got fat ass Big Baby Miller. All right? You got his fat ass. Now, he signed with Jay Prince. Everybody know who Jay Prince is, right? Jay Prince had Floyd Mayweather. He had Diego Corrales. He managed Shakur Stevenson. And what's so funny about this, and this what gets me, he always catch them when they kids, when they young. Then when they grow up, they leave his ass. I wonder why. Inquiring fucking minds want to know. Now, I'm not saying he a freak, you know, but who knows? Shit, motherfucker got skeletons in the closet like a motherfucker. And don't look at me. Y'all got some too. Shit. Hell. Yeah, I know I got some. Shit. Sugar fantastic. And that's appreciate you, Sugar Fantastic. Ivan Garcia, my dude, my man. What it do, my brother? And that man, I was thinking about something I had to say. KC, did you also leave your hat in the VIP room like for nah? Nah, why you say that? No, I didn't. But let me say something to the people with the wrenches. All right, real fast. We had a lot of trolls in here, and I looked at it. I think Daniel Nixon and Ron Finkley was getting them out of here. But I know you all probably was, talking to each other because I saw that, which is okay, and you do that. But y'all miss a lot of trolls. But they got them out of here, and they trying to, I don't know why they fucking with me now. But just be, just keep an eye out. All right. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get to AJ in a minute, Cool Breeze. Yes, sir. Salute to you, DJ Zion Love. All right. Marvin Williams, what's going on, my brother? Yes, sir. Dale McGlane, what's going on? Big Dummy Miller. Yeah, he's a dumbass. He's a dumbass. See, this is what I want to see. I want to see once they get him a license. Now, his suspension's over next month. All right? So, now, that don't guarantee you a license because your suspension's over with. That means you can take your ass in the gym and work out. But ain't nobody want to fuck with him no more. Nobody want to deal with him no more. Jay Prince gave him a chance, yeah. Now, Jay Prince used to be Al Heyman, boy. He was in the music business, too, with Al Heyman. So, that's how he got to be a manager for certain fighters. But this is what I want to see from Miller. Where he still had all that stamina he had. Because we know whoever he fight, they going to press that motherfucker to take them drug tests. Oh, they going to follow that motherfucker around. They going to pay hefty for that bitch. So would he have all that power? All that stamina? Or will he give out in 5 rounds? Will he look sloppy? Will he look like Leo Santa Cruz looked last week? I say he will. Because I don't believe for a goddamn minute that was his first time. See, if it's the first time, you say, okay, well, I try one of them, right? See what it does, all right? But when you start putting this one and that one, shooting in that arm, then you sit there, shoot it in your ass, that cheek, it's something wrong. If you did that shit before, and you know what mixed with what, because with them PEDs, you can't pronounce the words, but you know what they do and what they elevate, like testosterone and shit like that. Ask Canelo. Ask Canelo. He know all about that shit. So I just want to see, just for argument's sake, will he have that stamina? That's what I want to see. Now, what you say? Always pleasure when you go live. Best boxing channel. Hey, I appreciate that, Marvin. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man. Yes, sir. Now, what's up, Chef Waddy? What's to do, man? Now, someone mentioned something. I was going to touch on that subject. And who was that mentioned that? Because he asked me something. And I was going to get touch on that subject. I was going to wait, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now. But they asked me a question. But I don't remember what it was. But anyway. But it wasn't me. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it, Corey. It wasn't that bad. I just wanted to, I like to answer everybody's question and try to get to it, What's up, Mark Blake? Peace to you, brother. All right? Glad to see you pop in. Now, I think we were talking about Anthony Joshua. I think that was the question. All right? And Ruiz. Okay, I did a poll because everybody in the LBC, everybody conflicted, right? Some of the subscribers are. And first of all, they believe Andy Ruiz need to knock that motherfucker out to win. Like I said, some people say, hey, he drop his mouthpiece and pick it up. They're going to say, hell, his glove touched the ground. That's a knockdown. Especially if Joshua throw a punch. But see, when Matchroom has the referees, and he had a nerve, I wrote that shit down. He had a nerve to say Joshua and Ruiz are so happy with the referees and the judges. Am I missing something? Now, Mark Brillin, the trainer for Deontay Wilder, great amateur. What's up, Ivy Webb, my sister, my queen? What's going on? Now, Mark Brillin said, hey, I get it. It's a money thing. And don't be surprised if Ruiz got a lot of money to lose that fight. Now, everybody's mind is just turning like a motherfucker, right? So, now, I don't believe it. Let me tell you why. Anthony Joshua, he knows he's fucked up in the head right now. See, you got a concussion. You know, you can get a light concussion, or you can get a massive concussion. I looked this shit up. And some people are worse than others. Everybody's brain don't work the same. Everybody's brain ain't the same size. I mean, we all know that. Your brain, your motor skills are connected to your brain. My brain telling me to do this. You know? Now, this is the question. Anthony Joshua been talking about a trilogy. He's been talking about, well, if he loses the next fight, what kind of motherfucking fighter are you? Where's your confidence? Where's your confidence of your skills? You don't talk like that when you're going into a fight. If I lose. No. Say, when I win, I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to have me this and that. You know, I mean, you talk about it. See, you talk up on that shit could come to fruition. Huh? Yes, Dale. We remember Anthony Joshua's dad. If Eddie Hearn didn't have on a clip-on tie, he would have choked that motherfucker. Yes, sir. What's up, Cool Breeze? He would have choked him. That's what he would have done. But Eddie Hearn, he's smart. He wear a clip-on tie on purpose because he know a lot of motherfuckers he crossed. A lot of them. They retired, some of them still fighting. That's right, Bomb Squad. Yes, sir. But something about Anthony Joshua, it just ain't the same. I looked at his fight with Takam, Klitschko, and that dumbass Martin. He could have got up, but he sat there and smiled. Well, anyway, Charles Martin, you know, whatever. Now, he's boxing pretty good now. But I was looking at that fight. Then I'm looking at AJ working out. Something ain't right. He ain't aged that much, so come on now. He ain't get his ass whooped that much. All right? It's that concussion. I'm not a doctor. You know, but I looked it up. I got a medical dictionary. You know, that don't make me a doctor now, but, you know. But that ain't nothing to play with. You know, a concussion, it could get worse and worse. And this is what they activated their rematch clause right away. They just fought in June. This ain't even 6 months yet. 6 months or less. Now, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, they rematch should have been in 7 months at least, because neither one of them took no punishment. Well, let me take that back. Because Fury, he got a concussion too, but here's not worse than Joshua's. See, Joshua got his ass kicked in sparring, which he should never been sparring right before a fight. That's a no-no. Then, while he still was concussed, he got his ass whooped again. Do you know? Shit is rattling around. He probably can hear that shit when he walk. I mean, it's not funny, but, you know, I don't care how much money Eddie threw out. I don't care how much money or how much people depending on you. Your health comes first. Your well-being comes first. If they don't like it, they can go to hell. You got enough money to say, hey, fuck it, I'm out of here. You ain't going to kill my ass. But that's what they're doing. You a puppet. And I mean that in not a mean way. I mean it in a way that's where you are. You don't know how to say no. You don't know how to say fuck you. You don't know how to say those words. You see? All you know how to say is yes, no, yes, no. You know, and you talking about you got a temperament of a Mike Tyson? You know, okay, tell me another one. But something ain't right. That's why I really believe Ruiz will pull this out. Now, don't get me wrong. They're going to help this motherfucker out much as they can Saturday night. Y'all just watch it. Y'all, if you're not watching Fight Listen to Me or whatever, you know, you're going to see. The referee going to holding too much. I mean, everything that they can think of legally, they're going to try. I know it's side bets him and the Prince got going on. I'm not stupid. Y'all not stupid either. And Dylan White is on the undercard. Now, this is the catcher. See, the governing bodies, they don't have no clout over there. The Middle East do what the fuck they want, when they want. You see. So Dylan White, it's okay to fight over there. What's your wish is my motherfucking man, Eddie. Don't you pay me my goddamn money. You know, that type of shit. But I'm going to tell you this. If he's fighting over there, not only UCAF haven't cleared him, the United States going to put his ass on notice. The UK going to put his ass on notice. Oh, you want to be a smart ass. Okay, we got something for you. Besides waiting to 2021 to get ranked. How about 2023, motherfucker? How about that? You want to be a smart ass? How about that? So, if you look at the undercard, most of them are heavyweights. So he's trying to conquer the heavyweights, which is not going to happen. Just like the report came out from Eastside Boxing, the Zone is not doing shit. They are not doing good at all. It's a flop. It's a flop. Money was hemorrhaging like a motherfucker. Eddie Hearn blew all them folks' money. I mean, I guess so. It ain't his. I mean, he was paying motherfuckers that can't hardly talk millions of dollars. Hell, it ain't his money. You know, they gave him a blank check. Go get us some fighters. But see, he forgot you in the United States. If you anywhere near close or good or a star or a champion, you are represented by somebody. So you can't violate the Muhammad Ali law or act. So you got to find somebody that pretty much ain't shit. So guess what? He got Tavin Farmer that don't hit worth shit. He got Brandon Rios that can't even spell or know his ABCs because he's punch drunk. He got Demetrius Andre, who haven't seen a good fighter in so many years of his own doing. Matter of fact, yeah, that motherfucker fighting next month. Now, don't ask me who he fighting. They just trying to make him happy. That's all. Because he raising hell, if you haven't heard. Demetrius Andre is raising hell. First of all, he pissed off that Canelo ran up and got that franchise belt. So he know now that Canelo ain't going to never fight him. Because Canelo don't want to fight anybody that going to go in and get out and don't wait on the counter. Just like Leo Santa Cruz. He don't want to fight nobody that going to sit there and shoe shine his ass and get out before he hit him. He wants somebody on that line right there so he can throw 110 punches per round. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen with Gervonta Davis. That ain't going to happen with Gary Russell Jr. I'm sorry. But that's all about being a boxer. You got to adjust. You got to make changes. You got to adjust on the fly. If you can't do that, then your ass ain't that good like you thought you was. See, sometimes we are to blame sometimes. And especially Anthony Joshua. They put that motherfucker up on a pedestal. They was like, hey, you are our king. You are our champion. You are the creator of sliced bread. You know, and that shit went to his head. They had fire coming out. They had fake money falling in the ring. You know, they singing that sweet Caroline. Oh, oh, oh. You know, all that shit, right? Now look at him. See, you can pump somebody up. If you never seen me fight, and they be saying, oh, man, that boy can fight. That boy can get down. Oh, hell no. Y'all better not put him in there with him. Then so on and so on and so on and so on. And everybody think I can fight. Then when I get in there with a real fighter, somebody that will whoop my ass, you know, styles make fights. They say, wait a minute. I thought he was good. I thought he was this. I thought he was that. But he's not. Same way with Lomachenko. I swear to God that Pedraza, now, he got knocked out by Gervonta Davis because that was the wrong fight he fought. Styles made fights. So he fought Lomachenko. Styles made fights. So Lomachenko looked like he lost, but he won. His face was all beat up. Because, see, I told everybody, don't blame that shit on dance lessons. Hell, I took dance lessons too. Shit. No. All that stepping around, that ain't nothing but fundamentals. And Pedraza, he studied that shit. All he did is move back. See, you can't step around nobody that ain't there. So he had his number. Oh, he had his number the whole fight. And guess what? Lomachenko was lost. He was lost. That's why the fight was closer than what it was. You know? That's what it was. See, we, just one second. Ronald Finkley, what it do? My brother. And that super chat. Appreciate you, Ronald Finkley, always, brother. AJ has no excuse if he loses. He said he in the best shape ever. Oh, yes. The brother, UK, my man. And that super chat. Appreciate you, brother, UK. Yes, sir. I like that comment you made on OG Boxing Sunday, man. Appreciate that. Peace, brother. KQKC, he says. And you're right, Krusty Legend. You know, he struggled with Pedraza because Pedraza had his number. It wasn't nothing spectacular. It's just that people put him on a pedestal. Like Pepper Bob. He act like, no, matter of fact, he said that shit. Yo, I never seen nothing like since Muhammad Ali. He reminds me of Muhammad Ali. Have you lost your damn mind? Have you lost your damn mind? He only had 14 fights and 400 amateur fights in a small amateur career over there till he found out the money is over here. See, when you start blowing people's head up, like Gervonta Davis, they get a little bit too cocky. You know, sometimes you got to put them in their place, sit their asses down, or knock their asses out. Now, I don't get a joy out of people getting knocked out, right? I don't get a joy of that, because sometimes that can really fuck you up, right? But I got a lot of joy out of Dominic Brazil getting knocked the fuck out because I didn't like his attitude. I didn't like what went down with Marcellus. I don't like what he said at the press conference. I just didn't like his ass at all. I was jumping up for joy because he sat there and disrespected not only Deontay Wilder, but every black man in that damn room that was from the urban city or the inner city. See, Deontay Wilder team, they nice. I would have had an urban dictionary. Then when he got knocked out, I would have threw that bitch in the ring. But I'm not them, see. But I got a lot of pleasure out of that. Now, I know that's sick, maybe. I don't know. But sometimes, you got to do things to close people's mouths. You got to shut people up some type of way. And he did it the legal way. He always say, I got a job that's legal and I can beat people up. Now, you got some people like policemen that get kind of carried away, A badge and a gun, that don't mean that you got to kick somebody's ass every day. You just arrest people when they're doing wrong. Yes, Ronald. He was bitter. And I'm not trying to be funny, Dominic, but I think your wife was kind of overbearing. And she was, she was the cause of a lot of shit. She talked a lot of shit. And I think she wore the pants in that house. Now, after you got knocked out by Deontay Wilder, I know what happened. You don't have to even tell us. She walked around the house saying, you let that nigga knock you out. Pointing, finger all in his head and shit. And he didn't do nothing. Because that's how he built. See, him and Anthony Joshua kind of built alike. They want to be tough, but they don't have it in them. They don't have it in them. They want to be from the inner city, but they don't even know how to find one. You see? Ivan Garcia, again, in that super chat. Ghetto Life Boxing. In that super chat. Appreciate you. Ghetto Life Boxing said, have you ever seen such a poor public workout? Oh, no, I didn't. I never seen that. See, what Dylan White was doing over there, I don't know what the hell was that. But you have to understand, they in the Middle East. They in the Middle East. Oh, you trying to be funny, Ron? see, you too, Crusty Legend. But see, the Middle East, they don't have fun. They don't they don't do shit like that. If you get caught doing shit like that, that's your head. Nobody was clapping. First of all, nobody don't know who the fuck they was. So, they trying to do like they do in London. London, they had a little outside workout. Earl Spence, he took part in it too and stuff. We don't do that. We have a media day on the inside, and we watch like Florida, somebody punching the bag or something like that. But and why the hell Dylan White keep wearing fucking gloves? I don't know. But it is what it is. That's why I say Saturday, don't be surprised. Because nothing surprised me now. Nothing surprised me from the Zone or Mastrom or Eddie Hearn snake talon ass. Nothing surprised me. Fish Eyes, he think he's slick. He try to be quiet, laid back, but he's sneaky. See, them quiet ones, those the ones you need to watch out for. See, the quiet ones, especially with big eyes like him, they do nothing but looking around. See what they can find out. See what they can scam your ass on. So, when you fucking with him, you got to be careful. Just like he told on Eddie Hearn. I mean, he told everything on him. He snitched like a motherfucker. Oh, it wasn't that many people in there. He gave so many tickets away. Here go the proof right here. You know, this is about 3 years ago. You know, so, I mean, you know, you got to be careful, you know. And with Terence Crawford, before I move on, you know, I'm sorry, Terence, but I think you stuck for life. You stuck for life. You could have more money than Earl. Earl really passed you up. Remember your snitching ass manager, Bomac? He said Earl lived from paycheck to paycheck. Ask him, do Earl live like that now? Go ahead, ask him. Ask him. Ask him, do your ass live from paycheck to paycheck? Hell no. You living off of one paycheck. And that was what, 11 months ago? They still ain't promoted your ass. I wonder, how do you feel? I mean, it's okay to feel stupid. But that's okay. If you want to get us an interview, we'll take it. We'll take it. Because we are a forgiving community. You see? We are a like-minded community people. We forgive. You see? But if you want to continue being that asshole you always have been, hey, be my guest. So, you could have been over at PBC, and trust me, Kelly Swanson and Al Heyman, they would have promoted your black ass. Yes, they would have. They would have promoted you like nobody and never before. And they would have made a super fight with you and Earl. You know why? Because you have to deal with that motherfucking Bob Arum. That's why. Dale said, I still remember the way Al reacted when Blue Blood asked if he will fight Wilder. I know. He ran to the panic room. I know. See, every time they see Blue Blood or Fred, they running. Because they know that they're going to ask the hard questions. And they don't mean, they don't be forceful with it. You know, we just want to know. You know, the boxing fans want to know, how do you feel? When are you going to fight Wilder? Then he got going back and forth, that lie. We know, we all remember that shit. Back and forth, 50 million, this and that. Then he finally came out, yeah, we did get the 50 million. We sent it back. Because, see, Anthony Joshua, he wasn't privy to Al Heyman. He knew who he was, but he didn't know he had that type of money. See, Al Heyman had 50 million in his pocket. That's just how rich he is. So Eddie Hearn said, hey, look here. You know, shut your goddamn mouth. Because 50 million, that ain't shit, for one. And for two, don't you know that's Al Heyman? He got it. So that's when he came out and said, okay, I'm not going to sell my belts. I'm not going to put my belts up for sale. Hell, Andy will. Andy will. And Ruiz said, hell, these belts are my ticket. These belts are my family ticket. These belts will survive for my kids to go to college. I'm going to make the most out of this shit. But see, that could have been Big Baby Miller. You know? What's up, Mickey Dog? What's going on, my brother? Oh, yeah, Crawford definitely leaving Top Rank. That's why there's not no promoting him no more. Yeah. That's why I said on that thing, no hard feelings. No, ain't no hard feelings. It was good while it lasted. Because everything come to the end. Life, everything. See, only thing Terence Crawford got to do in life, only thing you have to do is stay black and die. That's all. And that's so damn hard he can't do that. So, who he gonna go to next? Who Javante gonna sign with? His contract is coming up. Now, I personally would whoop that little nigga ass. Yeah, I said it. If he signed with Floyd, re-signed with Floyd. Because somebody got to tell him, Calvin, you grew up with the motherfucker. You tell him. You the trainer. I don't think that's a good idea, Tank. Because you could be further than what you are right now. He don't want to see no one else get this shine. So, you do it the polite way. You see. That's what you do. What's the 3 pyramids? So, therefore, he have to do that. He have to do that. It's no shame in leaving your promoter. It's not. Now, I can see he reported directly to Al Heyman, and he represented himself. Yeah, I can see that. But that ain't what's happening. You can't run that Al. Because Al going to say, no, you got to talk to Floyd. He's your promoter. Which is true. Al is an advisor, but he wears a promoter hat. He crunched them motherfucking numbers. But the reason why I like Al Heyman, he's fair. He's fair. He's not going to give you no belt. He's not going to give you a championship, but he's going to give you the opportunity. That's all I need if I was a fighter. That's all I want if I was a fighter. That's all. I know. I get it. They looked at Deontay Wilder. They looked how unorthodox he was, how uncoordinated he was. As he knocked out somebody, they thought, he was just a one-time hitter and quitter. He was a one-trick pony. But that motherfucking trick, that lasted 40 times, didn't it? Huh? Yeah, it took a long time for him to make all that money, but he made it. He's still young. And his family is reaping the benefits. So, like I say, if you take Deontay Wilder's whole life story, you can write a book. I'm talking about the time he got the young lady pregnant, to the time she started smoking that shit and left, and he started raising his daughter by himself, and then he found out that she had spina bifida, and he did what he could to make ends meet like a motherfucker, and when that happened, then somebody found out that he was a big motherfucker with a long reach. They said, let me see your box. Then Mark Brilliant walked in. Mark Brilliant tied one arm behind his back, and he said, hit that bag 1,000 times. 1,000 times, and let me see. And he did it. And he straightened out that jab. So, you're right, Ron. It sounds like a fairy tale. But dreams come true. Dreams come true. I could point to him and say, that dream came true. Not only for Deontay Wilder, because he's making some good money. He's all right. But for his daughter, too. She's skipping. She riding bikes. Hell, she might be driving by now. Now, tell me, ain't boxing good? Now, yes, boxing can be bad and it can be good. But it's up to you what you make of it. It's up to you how you use it. It's up to you if you want to cheat. It's up to you to show your ability. It's up to you to get up 4 in the morning and run. I ain't going to wake you up. Your manager ain't going to wake your ass up. It's up to you. How determined are your ass? Huh? Shit. That's what it is. How determined are you? I mean, you got to do sit-ups till you can't sit up no goddamn more. You got to run till you pass out. That's determination. See, that's what's wrong with Julio Chavez Jr., the one that got his mama ways, not his daddy. They couldn't make that motherfucker jog. They couldn't make him work out. He'll lay in the bed and say, I ain't working out today. Maybe tomorrow. He was a sorry motherfucker. And he's still sorry. You're going to see that when Danny Jacobs whooped that ass. Shit. See, people don't understand. You know, boxing can save a lot of lives. A lot of frustration you can let out on boxing. It's a team sport. Not a team sport, but it's a sportsmanlike ship. You know? See, I love it when you get through slugging it out. Breaking a motherfucking nose and you go over there and shake his hand. See, what sport does that? Shit. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, but the thing is bothering me is this. Anthony Joshua, I really feel that there's something wrong with him. You know, and I'm not joking about this. You know, and I ain't playing, you know, with it, but because this serious. I don't want to see nobody die in the ring no more. I don't. You know, because if it keep happening, it's going to give boxing a bad name. And all these goddamn drugs going to give boxing a bad name too. But if the man is not ready, don't force the man. I don't give a fuck how much money is, you know, it ain't going nowhere. Get a man a couple more months, 3 months, you know. Let him recuperate. Now, see, all the pressure's on his ass. People say, well, no, the pressure's on Andy because he got to make sure he keep those belts and this and no. The pressure's on Anthony Joshua because any goddamn time, your team, which is not really your team, it's Matchroom team, tell you a good heavyweight fighter in his prime that if you lose, it's over with. Finite. You through. And with his IQ, he's sitting up there scratching his head like, wow, I didn't know you can lose 2 and you be through. Wow. Okay. You know, I mean, really? Is that what you tell him? Is that your pep talk? You better win? Is that your pep talk? Like Pepper Bob. Nobody want to see Terence Crawford fight. That's your pep talk. That's your promotion. Terence Crawford over here. Lomachenko over here. Terence Crawford get ready to fight, but you talk about Lomachenko. What kind of shit is that? I know. He just don't like your ass, Terence. You're going to have to sit and face it. You're going to have to understand. Listen to your goddamn sister. Don't trust Bo Mack. Don't trust him. Every time you tell him a secret, he going over there telling Bob. Sometimes you got to shut the fuck up and keep shit to yourself. Like I said, keep your enemies close, but keep your goddamn friends closer. Shit. I don't need no friends. Not like that. No. I don't need a friend like that. Shit. Because, see, friends like that don't last very long. They'll kick you to the curb. They'll make you look bad. Now, I don't know what's the reason, but something happened that made Pamper Bob so goddamn mad that he set the one that cranked out 135, unified 140, and went up to 147 and grabbed the belt. And still undefeated. So you tell me, what was so bad that you rather lose money and put your star pupil on the bench and go say Ruiz and Lomachenko, those gonna be my stars? He said that shit yesterday. Huh? What is the problem? See, now, when you're old like that, I told you, you're set in your ways. But did you know that Andy Ruiz bought out his contract from Pepper Bob? Floyd Mayweather bought out his contract from Pepper Bob. Oscar De La Hoya bought out his contract from Pepper Bob. Mikey Garcia just won in court and got away from Pamper Bob. And what make it so bad, Andy Ruiz getting a motherfucking laugh. Because he bought that contract out for $700,000. That's all. And he about to make millions of dollars. Yeah, I'd be a little upset too, huh? Huh, Bob? I'd be a little upset too. Because you fucked up. So, in my mind, I would say, you know what? Let me write this new contract up for Terence Crawford. You cannot buy out your goddamn contract. You must finish your contract to the last goddamn day. You see? That's one thing about Jewish folks. They know how to count. They know money. And he lost a lot. He lost Floyd. Floyd made damn near $1 billion. Andy Ruiz, he making millions. Oscar De La Hoya made millions. Mikey Garcia, he's making millions. Now, I'm about to get to Mikey Garcia. Speaking of short and a pain in the ass, he's about to fight Jesse Vargas. Now, Jesse Vargas, he does fight at 147. He had fight at 140. Now, maybe that makes sense. Maybe Mikey can handle that. Now, he did draw with Adrian Broner. Mikey Garcia beat Adrian Broner. So maybe, just maybe, he got a fight. But he ain't making no money. Because Jesse Vargas don't bring that type of money. He don't bring pay-per-view. You see? Appreciate that, Chicago Finest. Yes, sir. So yes, that would be okay for Mikey. You ain't making no money, but at least you're active. At least you get something. But stop trying to get a big payday from somebody that's going to whoop your ass. There go another one with a concussion. It took him a week and so many days to get his thought process back. Get his old usual self, happy-go-lucky self back. He didn't utter one word to his kids. Not one. He could pronounce it. That's why. Remember, your motor skills are controlled by your brains. So now you understand why Tyson Fury mama, daddy, wife keep trying to tell him, stay your ass away from Deontay Wilder. Now, you can say everything you want to say, Mr. Ben Davison. You can say everything you want to say, Tyson Fury. Your ass ain't going to show up in February. It's just that feeling you get. It's that feeling you get when a motherfucker just ain't shit. When a motherfucker have a history of dropping out of fights. My hand is sore. Oh, my cut got reopened in sparring. Watch. You'll see. You will see. Deontay Wilder, he's suspecting it too. Because, see, once you felt that power, once you know it's just a 2% chance your ass can get knocked out, you stay away. Then, when you sit there and you saw him fight, and you seen how better he got, how patient he was, then that makes you want to think, well, maybe they are right. Maybe I am making a big mistake. See, that's one thing I can say. You need to bet on black, Pamper Bob. You need to bet on black. Because Tyson Fury made an ass out of you. He made you spend all that goddamn money, put the lineal championship of the world. What lineal championship of the world? Where's the belt? Who holds the belt? Now, in that championship fight, what do they get? What do they get? Aside a goddamn interview. What else? Stymie. Andre Ward, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know goddamn well he ain't no lineal champion. And you all call yourself a boxer. But I get it. I get it. Money talks and that bullshit walks. I get that. So, of course, if Master say you say this, you say that. If you forget, here go a goddamn script for you. You need to push that lineal championship shit. We spent too much money on this crazy motherfucker. Shit. Now, I understand mental illness. I do. It's nothing funny about that shit. You know, some people can't help it. Some people are born that way. And they need to be handled with care. There's nothing funny about it. There's nothing to joke about. But don't sit there and say you got a mental illness when you know goddamn well it was brought on by illegal drug use. That's what happened. That's what happened to Tyson Fury. He wasn't fucked up. He was fucked up off that shit. Shit, please, give me a damn break. But that's fine. Because, see, we're going to finish this year out with a goddamn bang. Think about it. Deontay Wilder, he threw for the year. He did what he did. He tied Muhammad Ali defense record. He did his job. In beautiful fashion, I may add. Now think about if Andy Ruiz. Think about if he finished his job and bring them belts back. Now, let's end this bitch on a high note. Now, Pamper Bob sat there and set up a fight damn near at the damn tip of the end of the year for Terence Crawford. Knowing everybody out shopping. Knowing everybody putting up lights and shit. Everybody in Chicago shoveling snow. You know? That's a damn shame. But one thing I learned. I was talking to somebody last night. I believe in karma. I believe in you reap what you goddamn sow. I believe in that. In 1985, we had a young man named Ben Wilson. He was the best #1 basketball player in the country. And somebody shot him. No, ain't no somebody. Omar shot him. He went to my school. They shot him. Yes, Benji, they called him. They shot that boy. And that boy died at St. Bernard Hospital that night. The best ball player you ever seen. Now, the man that killed him got out of prison. He did it 25 years. Because 2 of them did it. Do you know that he died? He got killed the same way one of them did. The same way he killed Ben Wilson. He went out of prison 1 week. That's karma for your ass. See, you reap what you goddamn sow. And trust me, Pepper Bob gonna reap what he sowed with Terence Crawford. I told you, I never lied to you, and I'm not gonna lie now. I told you, that's what's different in old media and new media. I don't need none of that shit y'all got. I pay my own shit. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. Shit. Slick Tom. In that chat. Watch how Tyson Fanning go duck like a shoot out going on if he fights Wilder. Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Yes, sir. Darth Vader is in the house. How you feel, brother? I hope you're doing okay. In that chat. Appreciate you, Doc. Yes, sir. Salute KQ, KC, and chat. God bless all of you, the LDBC. Well, God bless you, brother. And like I said, hey, relax, do your therapy, and don't worry about sending me a super chat. You get better. All right? I'll be here when you get back. All right? You don't have to send me a super chat, You just get yourself together. All right? And take it easy on them goddamn Percocets. Shit. I think they're addictive. Matter of fact, they said they're addictive. So you be careful with that, And get well soon. And that therapy is important. That therapy can help you and can hurt you if you don't go. Because I have known people that can't move their arm because they didn't go to therapy. I know people that can move their arm because they went to therapy. So it helps. Now, I know it hurts, but it going to help. Because we love you. We do. We don't want to see nobody hurting. Because like I said, we are a community of like-minded people that talk about boxing. The sweet science. That's what we do. That's why we're here. So don't worry about it. We'll be here. But I appreciate it. I know it can be boring just laying there. You know? Trust me, I know. You know? So, but it's all good. Chi-Town in the house. Yes, sir. Chi-Town Finance, good brother. Very good brother. KQKC, yes, my brother. Appreciate all the support. Hey, no problem, man. We all support you. Yes, sir. We all support you, brother. Yes, we do. Yes, sir. Chi-Town Finance, Ron Fink said he from D.C. But, man, I'm glad I only lived in D.C. Okay. Yes, sir. You know, but anyway, it was something else I wanted to talk about. Now, Shakir Stevenson, he refused, you know, to be quiet. Now, I don't know if it takes his mama, because he's still a young man. You know, I get it. He's still a young man, and he's still kind of feisty, and, you know, shit going to his head, you know, and he think he's this big star and all that. I get it. And, you know, he still got milk behind his goddamn ears. He ain't busted grape yet. But I understand you and Terence Crawford are friends. All right? Now, that's good. But you got to let him deal with his own problems. Because pretty soon, you know how Pamper Bob is. You know he's a snake in the motherfucking grass. You know that you sit there and get in him and Terrence's way, he gonna put your ass out to pasture. You know that. He know that. Terence Crawford knows that. Terence Crawford should have told you, look, little bro, step the fuck out the way. I got this. If he cared about you, he would have told you to do that. Because, see, you ain't beginning to know nothing about this boxing shit on the business side. You just keep fighting whoever they put in front of your ass and shut the fuck up. That's what you need to do. Especially when grown folks are talking. So this is bigger than you. You don't have nothing to do with that. Terence Crawford's a grown-ass man. He know how to handle his shit. So, you know, you got to worry about yourself. Let him handle himself. You don't go get mad at somebody because he falling out with somebody. Shit. Terence Crawford say he the best. You saying he the best. You know? You don't go hug your mama when you win. You go hug Terence Crawford. What kind of shit is that? Right there in the locker room, last fight he won. Terence Crawford was the main event. That wasn't the last fight. I think that was the fight before. But Terence Crawford was waiting with his gloves on, sitting in the chair. And Shakir came in after he won and knocked the guy out. And he comes in there, smile, and hug Terrence's mama over there. You hugging him first? You know, I mean, I get it, but, you know, your mama is there. And you don't need to hug him. You ain't do shit special. That was a cherry pick fight. The same thing I told Demetrius Andre. He fought a guy from Africa that spars in his feet. Then he gonna jump up on the turnbuckle. I said, get your ass down. You ain't did shit. Shit. I mean, really? Now, if you fight Charlo, okay. But you need to try to make that fight. Because you ain't getting Canelo. I'm going to tell you right now. Canelo's gone in the wind. He got that franchise belt. Now he can do whatever the fuck he want. He got that contract. Oh, hell no. He out of there. Shit. That's right. You know, I ain't sugarcoating shit. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong right now. Everybody trying to miss words. Everybody trying to change their words around so it can sound politically correct. You know, I like an upfront woman. Just tell me what you want. Just tell me what you want me to do. You know, don't beat around the bush. Don't play with it. Just tell me. Shit. Hell, I told Eric, you gonna fire me? Fire me. Don't say, well, you've been a good employee, and we really enjoyed you working here. So what you saying? What you saying? Just say it. Don't waste my time and yours. Well, if you want to talk and sit around and I spent 30 years at a bank. And thank God I had them years. Because I started in high school in that work study program they had. And they started merging. Because it used to be First National Bank. Then it started being Chase. You know, Manhattan Bank out of New York. And they cleared that motherfucker. They laid off 4,000. Well, yeah, if you want to sit around and talk, and why the fuck I want to do that? I got an early retire. I've been here 30 years. You think I give a fuck? Huh? Shit. You know, people kill me with that. You know? Man. And these dumb motherfuckers, because see, when you get at the bank, well, at the bank then, every year you're there, you would get a check every other week. Then you get your sick days. Then you get this and that. Man, shit. I was all right. Shit. Still all right. You know? Because, see, I started young, you know? And thank God I stayed there, you know? And I went to college and everything, right down the street from the bank, you know? So, I mean, see, that's what the young kids don't understand. You know, ain't nobody giving you shit no more. Yeah, oh, they're raising minimum wage up in Chicago. Oh, wow. Yeah, but prices going up too and taxes. Shit. Yes, sir. Oh, you went to KKC. No, I didn't go to Kennedy King. I went to Robert Morris. See, at that time, Robert Morris wasn't it was a business school. That's why I typed 65 words a minute. Because for us to graduate, we had to pass typing. You know, and I barely passed that motherfucker. But I'm glad I did. Because I type my ass off. You know? And that's unusual for a man. You know? So, but now, Robert Morris is at university. So, which is cool. Because, see, Chi-Town, you know what Chase, the main bank on Dearborn, Madison Dearborn, that's where I came from. Right there. Yes, sir. Madison Dearborn, right there on the corner. That's the main bank of all Chase banks. So, but anyway, let me get back to this boxing shit. All right. I had one more thing I wanted to say about Top Rank ass. Top Rank ain't looking good either. ESPN is kind of a little pissed off at him. And what makes it so bad? They made ESPN Plus, or not made, they created that app for Terence Crawford. Basically Terence Crawford. But everybody's going to be fighting on there except Terence Crawford. Everybody been fighting on there except Terence Crawford. Now, I don't know what's the problem. I don't know what happened. But whatever happened, it wasn't good at all. But you live to fight another day, Terence. So all you got to do is just ride that contract out. I don't know how much money you got. I really don't give a fuck. But what I'm saying is this. Do what you got to do. Then get the hell out. Trust me, somebody's going to pick you up. Now, if you have to commentate or whatever, do what you got to do. If you from the inner city, you know how to hustle. Hell, look at Paulie. He over there in the UK kissing ass. They have a round table. I'm looking at Tony Bellevue. I'm looking at the other gentleman. Then I'm looking at, what the fuck is Paulie doing there? Oh, he kissing ass. Oh, my fault. Because, see, if Stephen Venosa, if he don't rise up and get some good-ass fights beside Charlo's, your ass going to be sitting on that couch with HBO. Now, everybody can't have pay-per-view. Everybody can't have all these fights on at one time. Because, you know, people that love boxing want to see everything, want to see all the things. Just like Saturday, we got 2 fights. Well, more than 2 fights, but the main fight is Ruiz and Joshua, and Hogan and Charlo. Charlo will be on Showtime that night, and Ruiz will be on Sky, The Zone, wherever fuck, at 2 o'clock in that afternoon. See, they in another country. But I'm going to tell you, I thought about what Lennox Lewis said, and it really does make sense. It really does. If you go back and think about how Anthony Joshua was so happy, was this big-ass star. I mean, he loved it. As long as he was right there in his little bubble. Right there in his little bubble. He was okay. He had all the fanfare. All the fanfare he wanted. They was drunk and singing Sweet Caroline and doing every goddamn thing. And I mean everything. But he was comfortable. He was winning. He was undefeated. He enjoyed it. He didn't get hurt. But some bright-minded motherfucker say, oh, no, you can make more than that over here. This country ain't big as Texas. So we got to take a trip. You got to make your U.S. debut. And you need to make it now. Because you're still in your prime. You're still undefeated. So therefore, let's take that ride over across the pond. Now, he said when he first got there, he didn't like it. He don't like the United States. He been back and forth, but he stayed 1 or 2 days hollering at Floyd. Then he go home, where he belonged. But then, when he made that debut, oh, he didn't have no fun. That's the first time he ever had a concussion. That's the first time he ever got an ass whooping. So, quite naturally, you don't like it here. And Hearn know better. He knew better. He been doing this for years. His daddy been doing this for years. You know better than take a fighter out of their comfort zone. You know better than the fighter spar in the last week. You do not spar. It's an unwritten motherfucking rule. You don't do that. And he let him do it. So, Lennox Lewis is right. Then you're going to take that man and put him in another environment. Another environment that he don't know shit about. He don't know who the fuck any of them is. And you're going to put him over there and put him out of his comfort zone. You see? You're repeating the same thing and trying to find a different result. That's insanity. I know why you did it. Lennox Lewis know why you did it. It's the money. They paid the most money. But see, that's the promoter you are. You don't give a shit about your fighter. You don't give a shit he's fucked up in the head. You don't give a shit how bad that concussion is rattling around in his goddamn brain. You don't give a shit. Only thing you care about is the almighty dollar. I told you. Bullshit. Bullshit talks. That's right. Bullshit talks. And you're going to walk away with that money. Trust me. And that's what Eddie Hearn is doing. Don't think for a moment. And Ruiz didn't get his pockets filled too now. Now, in his case, he played hardball. See, he ain't stupid. I ain't going over there. That's what he said. That's what he meant. Now, anytime a motherfucker willing to go to court to take your ass over to the Middle East, it's some fishy shit going on. Oh, that money is talking. And that bullshit is walking. Trust me. So, therefore, what's the way to get a motherfucker where you want him to be? Huh? What's the way to get him? Huh? You know, you put that almighty Benjamins in his pocket and say, I'll pay you X amount of dollars if you take your ass over the Middle East. Now, don't think that this is one of them fights that's fair and balanced, as Fox News say, which they not. Don't think it. Because this is one of them fights, let me say, this is a Canelo fight. Because every fight Canelo in, it's some shit going on. It might not be his fault, but it's always some shit in the play. So I'm telling you right now, only way Ruiz gonna win that fight Saturday night, he got to knock that motherfucker out. That's the only way. If he don't, then he definitely got to have a better game plan than what he had last time. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it might not be too hard. Because Anthony Joshua ain't right. He ain't right in the head yet. The head, I don't give a fuck you get busted with a baseball bat or a fist. It take time to heal. Not on the outside, on the inside. Do you understand me? See, when a person gets shot in the head, if they get knocked in the head, that swelling got to go down. You see, if you don't, you could be bleeding on the brain. Now, I'm no doctor. I might got it wrong or whatever. But them blood vessels, if they burst, you're going to hemorrhage. You're going to have an aneurysm. You see, you're going to have a stroke at the brain. And you mean to tell me that money mean more to you than another man's life? That's what it is. That's what it is. Huh? That's what it is, Eddie. You don't give a shit about nobody. We got to keep this shit real. And I ain't gonna miss words about it. I'm not no big AJ fan, but I'm about living. I'm about the living. I'm about taking care of your fighter. I'm about looking out for your fighter. Everybody can't be the bread man. Now he's a manager that looks after his fighter, Julian J. Rock Williams. But that Eddie Hearn, he's a snake in the grass. That must be your mate. You got mad when fat ass took all on drugs. Oh, he tried to kill my mate. I love him. That's my mate. That's my fighter. Yeah. That's my fighter. Yeah. But how much do you care? You willing to let him get in there. Ain't been approved by no doctors. He said, I feel fine. And that's good enough for you. Shame on your ass. Shame on your ass. Shit. I mean, good help is hard to find. You do not play with nobody's brain. First of all, the brain ain't meant to be hit. Shit. The brain is not to be hit. Yeah, they moved down from 15 rounds to 12. That ain't shit. You still getting pounded. Don't let a fighter be heavy-handed. Look at Jared Hurd. I'm surprised the motherfucker's still walking. His head was a guard. He just was a big guy, and he was strong. And he came on at the end. And your youth got a lot to do with it, too. See, when we get older, like my ass, we heal slower. I might be wrong, but that's the way I go. The older I get, the longer it takes me to heal. And that's, I believe, with every elderly people. Because technically, I'm a senior citizen at 50, as far as discounts and shit. But, the brain is nothing to play with. It controls every fiber of your body. Yes, the sweet science is amazing. It's figuring out what the other person thinking. It's figuring out what the other person move he's going to make, It's chess. It's not checkers. But when you bring health into the equation, and you got a promoter, you got a manager, just don't give a shit. As long as they get that money, then you got a problem. You got a problem. See, Anthony Joshua, he's on a fight-to-fight basis. So he can walk away after any fight if he wants. But he don't have the mental capacity to do that. Eddie Hearn is all he know. McCracken is all he know. You see? You feel what I'm saying? Strong said, OG ain't lying. I've been thinking AJ has been talking weird and always chewing gum in interviews. Yeah, that's not AJ. That's not him. Eddie Hearn, no. If he's your friend, if he's your mate, it's you love him like you say you do, which is bullshit. You don't love shit about nobody. Your daddy fell out dead right today. You go through his pockets. Don't give me that shit. But, see, Eddie Hearn noticed that. He know AJ. He been knowing Anthony Joshua for years. Everybody knows he ain't right. Everybody, they knew Mikey wasn't right. They knew Mikey wasn't right off the bat. So he got home. He couldn't even call his daughter name. No, Earl didn't knock him out, but Earl gave him a good ass whooping. He didn't know to cover up here or cover up down here. They took his ass to the neurologist, I think Robert Garcia said about 4 days later. What the fuck you waiting on? You know he's slurring in speech. You know he can't say shit. When the last time he talked like that? Shit. I mean, really? I mean, really? Man. Motherfucker. Well, Earl couldn't knock out nobody. Shut the fuck up. Please. He wasn't trying to knock him out. He was trying to show that I am better fundamentally sound than you. I have a better IQ than you. Then he had a little fun with him. That's all. But Earl is heavy-handed. And again, the cranium is not meant to be hit. Deontay Wilder said that all the time. So, with that, is there any questions or concerns or great thoughts? H-Con, Mikey would have been better in the long run if he would have been knocked out early in the fight. I think he would have too. I think he would have been better off if they would have stopped the fight. Well, second better off. But thanks to Robert Garcia's fat ass little son, Mikey Garcia's nephew, Peter, Derrick James, hey, look, stop the fight, man. You know, the motherfucker getting fucked up. In other words, that's what he was saying. He didn't say that, but, you know, motherfucker, he said, fuck you. I'm like, and Derrick James said, man, look, try to knock that motherfucker out this last round. You know? But they didn't know that he was, you know, in that situation. You never know till it's over with. Some people don't even know their jaw broke till it's over with. They don't know their nose is broke till it's over with. They don't know their hands is broke till they take that motherfucker glove off. Now, some know because they start shaking it. You know, they start doing this, you know, because that pain shoots up. So they shake it and trying to, you know, but you try not to let your opponent know. When you see somebody just using a jab for 2 or 3 rounds, you know something wrong with their hand. H-Con said by the 6th, 7th round, it was obvious that it was over with. Throwing the towel, yes, of course. Like I keep telling, there's no moral victories in boxing. You win, you lose, or your ass draw. All right? There's no moral victories. You don't get no pennant. You don't get no trophy. Shit. Yes, you was a fighter. Yes, you had guts to get in there. But you got your ass whooped. So let's call it off. All right? You did your best. But it's no moral victory. When they look at your record, they going to say, well, he had a moral victory. He lost, but it was a moral victory because he finished. No. No. All you're going to see is an L on that bitch. That's all. But it is fight week. We down to 3 days, 3 days to go. And shit, is about to hit the fan. So we're going to see what type of shape Anthony Joshua in. Now, I do and I would like to see Ruiz win. But I don't want to see Anthony Joshua fall out. I don't want to see him have an aneurysm. I don't want to see his, slurring his speech and shit like that and have to retire and this and that. I don't want to see a fighter hurt. That's no fun in sports. That's no fun in boxing. Yes, boxing is a combat sport. And yes, you're going to get hurt. That's why I say your defense is your goddamn offense. So, therefore, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody coming in. I got now we got another show after me now. And I appreciate it. You get to hear LDB channels all the way up to the night. But I appreciate everybody that fell in here today. You all are my rock, and I appreciate that. And I try every day to bring you the current state of boxing. So, with that, I am KQKC Boxing. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so right now. Hey, no problem, Shot Time. If you haven't hit that like button, feel free to do it now. And hit the bell icon. You get notified, hopefully, each and every time I do a live stream or a video. And I appreciate all the fighters. I don't want to see no fighters hurt. I don't want to see no fighters hurt physically, financially, or mentally. But that's what the promoters are doing. They are the cause of all the problems that's going on in boxing. The governing bodies are the problems are not enforcing shit in boxing. But I appreciate you. Don't forget, I come on Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. And you can catch me Sunday at 8 o'clock a.m. Central Time on OG Boxing Talk. This Sunday, we will have a special guest. So, therefore, tune in if you doesn't have anything to do or you're in that church praising the Lord and lifting up his name. Yes. So, with that, I appreciate everybody. All right? So, that's right. Boxing all day, baby. Yes, sir. So, shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to all my subscribers, new and the old ones. So, therefore, I'll catch you on the next one. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. H. Khan said, I'm coming back to Chicago next week. Can I be a guest on a KQKC live show? No problem, man. No problem. Anybody, just let me know ahead of time. And we can do something. All right? There's no problem with that. Okay? I don't have no problem with anyone that want to, jump on and talk a little boxing and how they feel or what they think, because I'm always wondering what's going through your mind, H. Gunn said, I don't want AJ hurt, but I want his ass knocked out. Yes, of course. That's what I feel. I don't want to see the man hurt, But if you step between those ropes, you fair game. Now, you a grown-ass man. He a grown-ass man, too. Ain't nobody gonna babysit y'all asses. But your goddamn promoter should know better. Because, see, some people, They need saving, from themselves. I have seen fighters go in there and half of their ears off and their nose is over there and shit, but they still giving their all. They still giving their all. They want to go back out there. They want to go back out there, But their team threw in the towel. Because, see, just like Lamar Peterson, when Earl was fucking his eye up, his eye started getting bigger. Barry Hunter said, no. Kiddo, look at me. This is what he said. Kiddo, look at me. And he said, what? Then he told old boy, look, stand by me for a minute. Because he knew Lamar Peterson wasn't going to quit. He knew Lamar Peterson had that heart. So he waited till the bell rang. Then he had the man to stop it. Like he said, I love you too much. I ain't going to let you go out like that. Because he knew what Earl did to Carol Brooke. And he was about to do it to Lamar Peterson. That eye was swelling. So, at the end of the fight, he walked up to Earl and grabbed him both faces and said, hey, look, that eye was bad, man. I can't let him go out like that. That's a trainer. That's somebody that care about you. That's somebody that care about your well-being, not how much money you make. He took them boys, him and his brother, off the streets of Washington, D.C. when they were sleeping in cars, homeless. And he let them come in the gym and get warm. Then he taught them how to box. Now look at him. Lamar Peterson have a nice condo overlooking the city. Got good money now. I told you, sometimes boxing finds your ass. You don't find it. It finds you. I'm KQ, KC Boxing. Please take that love over to Blue Blood Sports and Kurt Sugar Anderson. They will have a call-in show at 2:30. So you have enough time to get water, whatever, and get ready for some good boxing talk. So with that, that's all I have. And I appreciate everybody. Peace and love. I'm out of here.